Ministry of Home Affairs has now directed states to withdraw all cases filed under Section 66A of the IT Act and has also asked states to not register the new cases. This comes right after the centre was pulled up by the Supreme Court over the same. But what exactly is the section of the IT Act and which is no longer valid? All about that in our next explainer that gets you more.
The Home Ministry has written to all states and union territories asking them to instruct state police not to register fresh cases under Section 66A of the IT Act. It has also now asked states to immediately withdraw cases filed under the section after it was made defunct by a Supreme Court ruling. So what is this controversial law? Well, the law allowed police to arrest people for posting offensive content online and made the crime punishable by a 3-year jail term and a fine. The top court had struck down this contentious law in 2015. It did so in a bid to maintain constitutional right to freedom of speech online. Describing, in fact, the law as vague in its entirety, the judges had said that it encroaches upon the public's right to know, quote unquote. The justices also observed that the term offensive may be subject to one's own interpretation. Now, despite the court scrapping the law, close to 1,000 cases have been filed under this law by various states. Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan have been the top offenders. In fact, about 11 states are still using this law to book, try and then convict people. The Apex Court's recent observations have been sharp, to say the least. While saying that strict action will be taken against officials who use the law, Justice Nariman said, and I quote, "Amazing, what is going is terrible," unquote. The MHA, of course, has now directed all states to sensitize state police about the law, also advising states to promptly withdraw all cases that have been filed under it. The MHA's directive comes after the Supreme Court said that it was shocking to see that people were still being booked and tried under a section despite it being scrapped nearly 6 years ago.